play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. Trying to get to him. Slips a tackle. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Well, look at this. 4th down and 1.5 miles, and the offense is still on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rifles it down the middle. He's got it downfield.
I get started to see what was going on.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole thing. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Ball in the air, intercepted. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Flying out to the left. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown Sooners.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drop.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Green. Fires to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. Right back to him on the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this one splits the upright. And with that, they've taken the lead. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Coming out with it, it's Sategna. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And that'll do it. Here in the 2nd quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. The Razorbacks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Bowman. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. The Sooners want to crank the tempo.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes quarterbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Unloads quickly. At the 20, he's got space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll pass it. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
I do the minute.
Exhale. You know, you
I finna do it.
You got points. Now you put your defense in position.
I finna do it.
Get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
So what else? All right, hour or two.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. 5 receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Green. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his
He just came on like walk up.
Nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Trying to move the sticks on
He just
3rd
came
down
on by
through
himself.
the air.
Walk over.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Armstrong. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They'll try to pick up the 1st. How about that deep?
Boy, you play too much. Alright, my nigga. She hit me up, oh, okay.
Rising up and stopping him short on 4th down. A 1st down for the offense. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You can't let the same guy beat you
Back right,
over
back right.
and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Gets rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Extending the play. Unloads to the right out.
Get the
He's
fuck
got
out
it.
of
They
here.
convert. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sooners.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride, so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David.
That's
Listen, a lot of
good.
times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone.
Yeah, you gotta tell me which way you want him to go. Left, right, back towards you,
About to kick it away after
towards
scoring a
touchdown. Yep.
Bringing it back.
Missed it. Overtime.
Not a lot of space to be
All
found.
right,
Good
turn.
hustle by the
When
coverage
you
team,
do
and
it,
they
you
stop
gotta
him
give
at the
him time to
21.
adjust. So that shit ain't gonna work. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna just, unless you got a good ass player.
And our Arkansas ready to send out this
It's like a
offense.
slight
After
reaction.
giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of
A
get a
little delay.
back and forth going,
Yes, he'll
Jesse,
do
in
it.
this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you,
No.
Jesse, but not panic time, man. You see
You
my
gotta let
defense?
them
I mean,
start, like,
I'm not trusting them to get a lot
let
of
Damn.
them
shots.
start
So it puts
running
a
the
lot of
ball.
pressure on
Like,
this
you know what I'm saying?
offense.
Let the play develop. And then once that whatever
After the
receiver it
misconnection, it's
is,
second down.
no. I just did it.
Back to throw, it's Green. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the
pressed it
defense
in.
with his eyes.
It's a
He
flick.
froze that safety.
See how
That
he
allowed
went down
his
the field?
receiver more room to work his.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way.
No, here you did it. And then once
10. And with the
that's it.
interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown.
You did it. Yeah, I seen him when he started moving.
The
Yeah.
DB saw it. He
Yes,
thought,
he
don't drop
did.
it, don't drop
You
it.
told him to go. You told him to go down the field.
And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play
Oh,
offense
this
too.
nigga
Look
here.
at this. I show you, I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split them out.
I'm
of
gonna
wide
get the
receiver
same thing I just told you. I know you gonna do it.
Defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content.
Right.
Take that thing all the way back.
They're
I
about
think this
to
is a
kick it away,
catch,
and the
bro.
defense probably can't
It
wait
worked.
to get back out there after the pick 6. The returner will field it and try to do some
Good
business.
work, nigga.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
He's letting his ass too damn far.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field.
Know what's
They
the
face a
fuck
pretty
happened?
tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They'll throw it on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Razorbacks in the hurry up. Going up top on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time, the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Got it.
Hey,
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd.
yeah, that's it. That's another gift.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
I just shake the screen.
Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneaks ahead. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3
That's what we're
rushing
doing.
touchdowns now in the
I'm
game.
here, that's what you do.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. To throw, it's Green.
Oh, my lap. What's going on out here?
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
You put that nigga in the safe situation. Why you keep that
Oh,
motherfucker
look
back
at
there?
Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Here comes the Oklahoma
You got
offense.
Juice Man back there.
This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up,
Yes,
these
yeah,
guys
50
offensively
yards.
have been able to go out and
Juice
execute.
Man.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Power football with the run. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this,
Oh, it's
late
time.
in the ball game with
Yeah,
a
I'm
lead,
listening,
and I
man.
can continue to run the football, and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the
Right
game.
there.
They want to stay in the
Then I
field
was
to
already
play and
winning
keep
before
the
he did
clock
that.
ticking. They do that after that nice run.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a
We've
loss of
already
3.
embarrassed him too much.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the
Let me tell
football
y'all,
and
man.
bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
Well, after the tackle now, that sets up 4th and 2. And these offenses, they practice for these types of situations. It's not like they just have quarterbacks sneak in their back pocket for 4th and inches. They've got plays designed to go and get this, David, so it'll be interesting to see if this offense wants to run.
How you throw it?
And most of the time,
How you throw it? I don't know.
I'm going to be aggressive. And as a defense, you also know that too. And you're ready. You're not caught off guard by offenses nowadays going forward on 4th down.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense.
It's 10-10.
Looking to throw, it's Green. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Pulls it in. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them.
The ball pops out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. 1st down here for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
To the ground with the back. Turns it on in midfield. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action, and been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key for.
Can anyone catch him? And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On the ground, it's Barnes. Got enough space. Touchdown Sooners. And the stomping has commenced. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense.
I'll be hearing that. I've been listening to their talk.
Almost ready to kick it away after
I'll be
scoring a
listening to y'all
touchdown.
talk. I'll be listening. I'll be sitting here and together.
And he
I
takes
be having
this
a hard
from
time
inside
with
the
you. You
5.
be good. You go right
Nice
back
job
after you get through playing
executing
with us.
all
You
the
go into another
assignments
party
as
and
they
just
put a
look at
stop to
their
that
ass.
return at the 22.
I know exactly what they doing.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field.
Whatever.
Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
This
This
is
might be
two
an
things that
opportunity
just
too, just to go
frustrate
back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were
Okay,
working.
them
There were a
two,
lot,
three,
obviously,
them
David,
two,
but
three
maybe an
players got
opportunity
about
for
4 or
the
5
coaching
out
staff
there.
to condense the
My
play.
God.
I was
Wide
gonna say,
receiver from the
there's not a lot of
cross, the
good
tight
to
end,
go
running
back to
back,
quick
the
film
quarterback.
session,
Right,
'cause there's more
quarterback,
negatives
run.
than positives. But when you look at this week
Now,
you
first
got a
look
week
at
to
the
figure
you
it
look at
out,
the running
figure
back
out what
first
And the
for the
defense
wheel
makes a play,
Yeah,
sacking him
first.
back
He
at
don't
the
got
10.
there.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
I know that shit
Third
right
and long,
hard.
a check down would be the last resort. Got it.
When I play man to man underneath
And
and
they'll
play zone
finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is
All
picked
the
up.
blitz.
I'll be good for that.
I'll put him.
Comes out throwing on 1st
The
down.
curl flats. I know 3rd down.
Trying
You
to
go in the middle.
escape and get it himself.
So
And they're able to get him down.
3rd down.
And the
You
Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up.
Like this game right here, I can do something completely
Looking to
different.
throw
Right?
I
it.
think I'm finna lose it. I think I'm finna lose this
Dances
game
away to buy time. He wants a big
by
play
3
here
points.
late.
Crazy.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Yeah. I lost.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
I lost.
He's taking a deep shot. And it is another
That is so
interception.
cool.
Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Theo, don't settle
And they
there.
capitalized not only on the pick, but the
Theo,
great return to give
don't
the
settle there
offense
again. I'm good.
nice
I'm
job.
A good one too, Theo. Hey, Theo. This probably one of the best ones I played that day. All the way to the wire, my nigga. I'm over here celebrating this shit.
He puts
Should have been at the
a
game,
runner
Theo.
down the sideline.
I see.
And he takes it in on
Theo,
the final play of the
I'm
game.
taking pictures and shit,
Echoed
man.
the whistle,
I'm
and
taking
they
pictures.
did that with a
I'm taking
single
pictures and
touchdown.
shit, man.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop.
Who ain't playing? Oh, I thought this was Day-Day. Day-Day, I'm taking it me.
Yeah,
I want to play Day-Day.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah,
This
they
is
Oh,
where
I
you
say,
win
I'm
when
putting
you
it.
have the better
Don't
team.
settle
Go
there.
out and
So
show
he
it.
did.
You say you take a picture of it?
With
He
them.
didn't
Go
try to
out
Yeah,
and
now
play
we